Hey guys, it's Tracy. Welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would kind of go over Frankenplanning a bit. I haven't done any like 101 type videos in a while, and I thought I would do this sort of like as a Frankenplanning 101. So I have decided I'm going to combine, for the time being, my catch-all with my social media. I have already taken out the wellness because that's kind of, I'm still tweaking that. I don't know what I'm going to be doing. I'm trying something different, which I'll get to in just a minute. However, I really would like to just have this in one book. Now, I will warn you, many times in the past, you know, Frankenplanning, I've done it and then I've ended up taking it back apart again. So I think right now, this is what we're going to do though. So now we're in March. Today is actually Monday. So we're going to leave March. I don't know if I'm going to be able to leave through July in here. So let's try through June maybe. All right, let's try that. I'll take this one out. And I'm going to move this I'll keep it kind of where it is. Now, I'm going to take my my catch-all and put that in front of the social media. So I don't need February and January. Those I can put back into the holding planner. So I think, let's see, we went through June. Gosh, these discs are so much smaller though. You know what? Let's take June out. And we'll do March, April, May, because we're not done with March yet. I can always change that later. But for the time being, I'm going to move this to the front because I like that to have that in the front section. We're going to move March. And I've got the page marker in there as well, my little dashboard. So we'll do April and May. Let's grab May first. And let's grab April. So this will keep the catch-all section in the front, which is primarily where I want to keep it. So we'll have that there. So now I'm thinking in between, I would like to put my perpetual calendars. Because here's the thing. I am using the perpetual calendar in the front of this one for my bill keeping. So I'm going to keep this in here. So let's move this out of the way. I have other things I'll be moving over in a second, but okay, so I have my catch-all, and then I'm going to have my perpetual, which means I want to move also. Oh, it's in here. I want to move the perpetual out of here for my health. Because what I like to do is actually keep track of all my cycles and things in here. So I'm going to keep this as is, but I did take out the actual like dashboard that I was kind of using. So now this can go here. And I think the best way I can do this is to take this out and put this in here. So we'll put this right in this section. And then I think what I'm going to do is paper clip these other two together so that I can just turn from here to here. So I think that'll work. This will immediately go to here, and then I can just take this and turn it. So the idea behind Frankenplanning, guys, of course, is the fact that you can put together whatever you want. The great thing with disc planners, and this is why I love them, is you can do that. You can take, you know, things out, put things back in. It doesn't matter. Now, this is where I'm going to keep my social media information. So this is my planning guide. So I'm fine with that. let's do through, I'll leave through June in here because I pre-plan ahead, so I'll take these out. Okay, so that makes a little bit more room. All right, and then here's my folder and my little sticky notes. Now this is where I have like my ordering information, things that I would like to get. But what I think I want to add, I do have this section that I'm using for my 2024 memories. Now, I have not, and I'll be the first to admit this, I have not done the February currently. I kind of lost track of time, so January was done, but I did not do February. So that is something I will have to get to, excuse me, or I might do February and March together. But in the meantime, that should work. Now, I did have this in there, so that should work for that. And then I think, because I had some extra paper in here as well. But what I also have in here is some random stickers for my catch-all, for taking care of my fish tanks, the dog, doing the slow cooker, making phone calls. So I'm going to put these in here because I like having those. All right, let's see. And I did have also some blank paper in here. Let me see if I can fit a few more sheets in. This is pretty stuffed though. Let's take a look. Let's take a flip through of it and see how we are, because I think that might actually be where we're going to leave things. Okay, so this first section here, of course, is now going to be my catch-all. So my daily tasks and things are going to be kept here, of course. And then the next section is going to be for my bills and my health tracking. This is going to be for my social media. This is going to be for my video planning. And then from there, I have like sort of like the other sections that really are not super important, but they're there and I want them there. So my ordering statuses, and then of course my 2024 memories. Now, let me go back to the catch-all for just a moment. You'll remember me saying I took out my wellness section. I'm going to try using this at the bottom for wellness, because if you'll look, I mean, I track meals in here anyway, but hardly anything ever gets put at the bottom. Now, this day I had a lot to do, so that was fine, but I don't really end up going too far into that, only once in a while. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this bottom section for the time being as my wellness. So I'm gonna write down whatever exercises I do when I do weigh-ins. And like I said, the meals get tracked in the calendar anyway, so I feel like that's gonna be a smart idea. So now it's all set for the way I need it every single day. And the great thing is, because the catch-all and the social media planner I'm in constantly, every single day, both of them. So having them in one book is going to be a lot easier, I think, for me than keeping them separate. So we're going to try this for now and see how it goes. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Let me know. Do you keep a Frankenplanner or do you keep all of them separate? I usually prefer separate, but we're going to try this out and see how it goes, because I feel it's actually going to be a little bit more useful. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will talk to y'all in the next one. Bye, guys.